Okay, it works. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to a new episode of Transport Fever. I've said it a few times before, and I probably will repeat it for each and every recording I'm going to do in the future. It's been a while since I did this, and the main reason, as said in the other videos, is I've been going through a lot of crap lately. Things are going better. So let's just hope they will remain going better as well, which means more opportunities for me to start recording things. Anyway, as said, welcome back. And we're looking here at the aerial view. Paused. I have done a quick look about the how and what's, because in all fairness, I have no idea where I left off. I do remember we've been setting up a a plastic transport line. And I just checked and I noticed it's working. We are producing plastics here. We have the oil refinery, the plastic refinery. We've got the oil well. That's all going perfectly. We have plastics waiting at our cargo station. So that's going well. We have, as I found out, 2 trains running for plastics. This is number 1, currently transporting 52 plastics, and I'm going to keep that one listed. The other one, there we have a passenger. No, this is not a passenger train. This is machines. So that's the second. So running with 52 plastics as well. That probably means I even have a third running. 1 oil train. And I do remember I actually split things here. So sooner or later, we have a cargo train ending up here. And there it is. There's number 3. And it looks like that one was recently bought because it's still empty. And I have no plastics waiting at the transport route up here. So that works. Plastic is being transported. Let me think a moment, because I will need only 1 train. This one is the first to arrive, so we keep following that one. Now, the second part of that route, the machineries, is this part. We need steel, and as you can see, that one is running as well. We got this nice steel factory with a lot of coal waiting. Not as much iron, so I will most likely have to upgrade the iron transport a little bit, because there's a lot of iron waiting over here. And that whole route got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It only has 7 transports. For coal and steel, I have double almost. So Yes, I will have to check that. Good thing is I can actually focus on. Now this rate is actually faster. No, wait a minute. So in theory, I should be delivering the iron faster as I do coal. Let's add only one and turn it into 8. And see what happens after that. Like I said, it's been a while, so I need to think every once in a while. Cargo. Five, including iron or cargo. No, I'm doing this one. Number 8. Adjusting to crap. Right, I said. That's what it belongs to. Even a higher rate. By the time it actually gets there, things will be running. So we've got that. The iron and the plastics are working, which means we are able to produce machinery. At the same time, I've got a lot of steel over here. I've got a lot of tools waiting here. And I'm actually getting up to the point that I'm wondering if it isn't a good idea to start tool production, tool transportation being done by road. The problem, as I mentioned in one of the other parts a long time ago, the problem is I've got my tram running here. And if I start, for whatever reason, transporting tools from here by train to that, I will start to miss out on profits. What I can do, because there's currently another part needing tools, is setting up a new tool transport. There is a third problem, and I will have to do that with him. The third problem, and I can show you, is if I want to transport tools, I need a box car. That's tools. If I want to transport steel, I need a flat car. So That means two different cars on my trains. And my tool factory is doing a one-on-one conversion, which basically means that for every tool car, I also need a flat car. And that's making things harder. So I think the smartest idea, I can set up steel production here. The smartest idea is to get the steel transported to the cargo station and find myself another tool factory elsewhere, which I'm going to use, for instance here, which I'm going to use to produce the tools needed and ship them back by train. Because if I start using no, there's a third option. Ignoring this one, I can actually ship the steel to this station by train, have them picked up over here by ship them to that factory and back, but I will need another road for that, so I have to cut on transportation times, ship them back, have them pick up. That's another option. So there are some options. However, I think all in all, my biggest priority is goods. And the reason I need goods here, I need goods there, and I need goods here. So let's move over to industry, products, planks. And I need to find myself a sawmill close enough to a logging to start actually something. So that's one. One, two logging companies. So that's possible. This one is far down. So I will ignore that for the time being. That one is too far down. So ditto. And that one is quite a distance. So the only possible option is that one. And once again, I need a rail. That for the the most beautiful option would be picking up logs, turning to a sawmill, return with planks, drop them off here, and turn that into and return with something else. Like I said, that I want to use as much as possible from steak cars. So logs, steel, planks and construction materials all being transported with the single train. I need construction materials here and I produce them over here, so that's not the problem. The problem is how to transport construction materials and logs and planks and steel with a single train. So in general, steel, yeah, complicated. Let's start by unpausing the thing. So at least we're going to make some money. Meanwhile, I'll look at how I can improve things. Eventually, I'm going to tell this already, eventually I will be forced, so to speak, to start using train routes between this part, especially here, because this is a pretty big city with 200 residents. So it's a nice market. I will have to use that one. Got oil here, oil here. Need food industry. Got one food industry here. This is the only one food. And now goods would be nice because I can transport plastic and goods in return. So the bottleneck right now for this part is really the logs. That one closing, not really a problem. I think I found a solution. Although it means I have to expand a lot. Look at the money. It's going fast now. Okay, here's the plan. Pause. I can expand my tracks from here south to this village, more to the south to that village. So that's plan number one. And with that, I'm able to, first of all, to drop off fuel here because I got a refinery. It's a small route. It's not really profitable, I think. But oil to the refinery, to the station, to that refinery and fuel back. That means my oil will run at half capacity. That's why I said it's not really something I would like, because I'm already running something similar over here, and that's more profitable as I'm using my transports, as you can see, to drop off fuel here. But it's an option. Also, I'm able to pick up goods here. So that's number 2. Third, we've got logs, we've got the sawmill. So logs here to there with the sawmill, drop it off, returning with planks. Sawmills are the 2 to 1s. So I will need to get this one connected, or that one connected. And that's maybe even the better idea, to connect this road so I can get use of the oil, the refinery, the logs, either one, the sawmill, everything over here. That's the planks. But I need more over here. I need food and machinery. I need machinery is steel. So no, what I had in mind won't work. At least not for now. I need to think in reverse. Which means I need to produce plastic somewhere. I told it before, this game can be very complicated. So if I transport my planks all the way from here to there, it's going to take quite some time, and by the time that's actually done, I have to pick something else. I can do plastic. I can load planks. Plastic. Travel up here. Drop it off. Create goods. Some goods here. Some goods there. That's number 2. But because I'm transporting, I need only 2 places. That's it. think my first goal would be smart idea to get food production started. Or food transportation started. Hang on. Iron, steel. It's going to be a replacing time. That may be more fun actually. This shit up here. If I start transporting steel back. No. I need machines that steel and plastic. Okay, that's one. That's number 2, but we knew that. That's number 3, that's too far off right now. And that certainly is too far off. I have to pause this because this is going to take a lot of things to think of. And in a way, I'd like to show you what's going to happen. This is not a good idea. Everything on this road is going to be replaced in a bit. So that's 34. And what I'm going to replace them for is the Kansstad. That's going to cost me 1 million. The advantage, I'm currently using this one. 20 kilometers an hour, 5 capacity. Also 5 capacity, but 25 kilometers an hour. So I'm gaining 5% in speed. Loading speed is 50%. It's going from 1 to 1.5. Only disadvantage, emission. But like I said, I'm gaining 25% in speed, which means I'm delivering everything faster. And with that one gone, I also have a food truck for other. I'm going to do the same thing with him. The only question is, does he still have? Yes, they do. So that means my food factory is being supplied faster. But it also means that I'm able to transport food to the city a lot faster. So that 70% growth will increase a lot now. And supply will be going up faster. So that problem is solved. What I need, because I never thought of that, is I don't need it here. So that's the first one. That's this goods. And that goods. I'm going to do them at the same time. It's just the problem, it's a 2-to-1 conversion, so as long as I have less iron coming in, I won't be able to actually produce the amount of steel I will need. Although, by the looks of things, it is improving a little bit. Let's see what happens, because I'm curious to see if the numbers were going up also when it comes to the amount of iron being stored. I will keep an eye on this one as well. Because it looks like he's getting very close to his end station. Over time those roads will turn into asphalt and everything will progress a little bit faster. It's going up and down. As you can see, we currently have no coal arriving. So everything having steel is actually going south. And the first trucks with iron are just on its way. There's no steel here. And having steel coming in a little bit faster as the rest is no problem, because we don't have plastic yet. So I don't see the problem in that for now. Have a lot of steel waiting here. This is all the steel they have right now. So as soon as this one comes in and we starting shipping plastic this way, things will be going a lot faster. I'm just waiting for all the iron because I want to know what happens. I don't have a good flow yet because my production is dropping and that's not what I want. Not really a problem for now. Whoa! 2 million. Sheesh. Now remember, I had another one coming in as well. So this is going slightly better. We have some steel waiting right now and that one is actually dropping. Well, the last trucks are heading that direction and the first ones are actually heading back. So what I'm going to do is replace the ones on this one. And I need to figure out if there's any of those already here. There's one. So keep an eye on him. I need to check if I actually have enough room over here. looks like. That one's empty. So this is the first one having plastics. That's our oil train coming in. There's a lot of fuel waiting. I'm looking. And we've got another bus. So it's really going to be replacement time. That's passenger. That's cargo. That's an oil train. That's an oil train. I'm actually looking for the plastics train. Can't find it. There's another way for it though. That one's full. That one dropped off. And that one is loaded as well. So let's see. He just left. So this is the next one going to drop off actually right now already. Going to drop off the plastics. And there's still 27 over there, so I'm going to lose plastics now. So I have to wait. The train C. Well, this one just dropped off the first plastics. As you can see, it's a one-on-one conversion. We have produced our first machine. And he didn't pick it up, but that one will. So by the time he arrives, on the station, so that's going nicely right now. 140 still, and they're heading back. Also, that's going well. Okay, look at his 17. And I've got one waiting of both. That's increased, so that's working well. We're going to keep an eye on him every once in a while. Let's see where he is. Right. So it won't be long before he's supplying this city with machinery. Currently somewhere over here. That one's almost there. So it won't transport all 52 machinery. At least not on the first trip. Maybe later, but certainly not on the first trip. It does pick up a little bit. So that part of the plan is working. Now, I think first thing I'm going to do is replace all vehicles, all buses are going to be replaced. One go. By our new bus. That's it. The reason we're currently using this one, 70 kilometers an hour, 5 passengers. 6 passengers, 20 kilometers an hour. So it's faster and able to pick up 1 passenger, which means all in all, it's going to do a faster passenger service. So that's number 1. And too late. I was about to say it's going to look like this. I was a little bit too late. Sorry for that. So it still hasn't dropped off. Hasn't, but now it has. And there's the first 5. Machinery. Look at that. Nice blue boxes. So, machinery done. Buses done. Time to start replacing the other vehicles. I need to think, because I'm curious, did I make a mistake? No, I didn't. Okay. I simply don't have the other stuff yet. I thought I did it, but I wasn't. No commercial. Those are done. Neither are. This one isn't needed yet, because there's no city for food other as one of our starting cities. I really need focus. Steel and iron are done. Yeah, we still got him. And I will keep that name. They are driving over here, so they're the next. advantage, that means my oil transport will go faster here as well for fuel. Now that's this one. Really going to be important. Hollow. Yeah. No. Oh, wait. No. Never mind. I've been preparing a few routes for the future and I have no idea my advantage right now. I can use one transport for everything. Later, especially this route, I will be going back to tankers. And the last one. And I'm out of money. That's a pity. Not anymore. Because most likely a passenger train ready. And speaking of trains, I have new trams to replace. 2.8 million, so I have to wait until that one arrives. Plus, I noticed we also have a new train coming up, so that's also a train I need to replace, or actually multiple trains. So it's going on for a while. So I was mistaken. We do have a full train with machines heading back. It's quite nice actually. Grain farm, but he needs fuel. I split off tracks. Passenger trains. Cargo trains need to go under or over, because those are the top side of the train. Passenger trains I can immediately split off. Another option is to demolish this, go around in a circle. For fairness, I want to keep things clean. Because every time I add switches, the chance that a train is hauled up somewhere is improving. That's why I said if I split off tracks for cargo trains, it has to go off and then in a loop to the other station, which means the option of demolishing this part and actually heading back is better. And that's also the reason why I think that going down here, maybe split something here would be easier, because I can construct everything in one go. One of the things I can do, picking up grain, transport, going back, food factory. And I've got an option to start producing steel and tools over there. I need tools over there. I got this steel plant, so I can actually yep. So this way it's going to be. Going down and splitting off. He's almost there. So let's see what happens. That's 2 million. And I was replacing stuff. Hopefully I've got enough Yep, for all the trams. And the reason, I forgot something, 11 people, 26 kilometers an hour, loading speed 2, 11 people, 27. So it's 1 kilometer an hour extra, but still it's an improvement. That 15k, it's a little bit more expensive, but that one passenger could actually turn it into a profit. The next one will be trains, and those here are something I actually may look at, because what did change? I knew we have a new locomotive. So these are all my locomotives. I'm currently using the BR, that one, 40 as transport train. This one doing 60. I could switch to him. So I'm going faster. This is going to be my passenger train. The thing is, maximum speed is also 50. Those two. So I can switch to a new train for my oil and my plastic. But I think, in all fairness, it may be a better idea to replace this train for that train if I'm also able to replace my passenger cars. I am also 60. So if I want to replace those three, and currently 5 Bavarians. Forty people. They're all full. I need 7 million. If I replace one train, I'm running into problems because of the speed difference between the 60 of, sorry, the 50 in this one and the 60 of that one. So the faster train is starting to catch up on the slow ones, and eventually they will end up close to one another at the station. So I'm not going to do that. I need 7.2 million. So that's the next goal. Complete my transportations, my transport trains running with this locomotive for now. Don't need that one anymore. Oh, wait a minute, I do, because he's transporting machines, and I want to know what happens. less passengers waiting on them. Passengers waiting for a bus. Only 9, 10 for a tram. Looks like just got enough oil in, or better said fuel in, to support my train. So there's actually no need to upgrade that one yet. Because I'm running into the risk that my trains will run empty. Although I'm currently running with the risk that my trucks will run empty. I want to connect this one. We've got people living in the north, industry and commercial in the south, so I can actually split just like I did over here. Passengers to the north, cargo, which is currently the top route, on the south, so that's no problem. It's actually quite nice. And I can do something similar up here. Passengers this side, cargo over here, so that's all going very well. Thing is, I'm still looking for a reason. What I have in mind is starting iron from this factory, so can actually boost the iron production here. The trucks to boost the input of iron. I can set up a second line with coal to boost production to get more steel. Transport steel over here, transport from this spot to something where I can produce items needing steel. The problem, as said before, I don't have anything in the vicinity, and I really want to start using transport this. Because transporting steel that way, then by train this way, then another truck that way and back is not going to work. Simply won't work. It's going to cost. Transporting steel from here that way, so like this, while I pick up the tools while I already have a full circle over here, is not going to work either. And wood, as said before, won't work yet. So I can actually have a train run between this and that and here. It will always return empty. Come to think of it, maybe I'll just do that and see what happens later. It also means I have to build some tracks and add a new platform. So now we got 3 terminals, and I will start using terminal number 3. That's a new one. It's going to take a little bit longer, but let's see, how much do I need? 130. Okay. What I need right now is to boost. Do I have a route here? No, I only got one. I only got the basic one to supply them. And even that one is running short. So let's see. That's possible. So I need to set up one route heading from the quarry to the factory, which is basically the same thing currently. And from the plant to the cargo station. And I've got plenty of room over there. Time is almost up actually. So let's do this. From the quarry to the plant, and they need to get, yep, that's okay. And now I'm making a mistake. Because I forgot something. Because if I want to transport stuff here, I will need a truck station. Which also means grab I doubt I'll actually need such a big platform, at least not for the time being. Load. Load. Load nothing. Oh, made a mistake. So, really don't like this, but never mind. So, we're picking up stone, driving to the plant, picking up the construction materials, driving off, drop it off here, going to be picked up here and transported to those two cities. And I probably will do a double route with that, meaning pick up, drop off, return, pick up, drop off, return. So basically A, B, A, C route. That's number one. And I will have to add the vehicles to that one. This time I am changing to view. Because it's this one. I need to think. How many do I have here? Route is about the same length, so -60 minutes. It'll get to 84 seconds at some point. So that's the first one. The second one is going to be more fun because I need to think. And this time I'm going to do what I said about the replacements. And we have to look at this at excellent. So the other trains, I was able to transport 52 units. Media green. Media green. Okay, now let's see. But perhaps it's even better to keep Well, that makes one thing easier. I'm going slow, but I'm doing about 50% extra compared to 10 kilometers an hour. So the only problem, I don't have a route for it yet. So let's do that, and it won't be long after that. I probably have to set up a line with waypoints. So let's start here. I know, I am fully aware of that. I also need to extend platforms here. I forgot. So, problem solved. That's what it's going to be for now. But I need to change something here because I'm going in. No, hang on. I'm not transporting anything here by train yet, except passengers. So that's done. Back to the train. Aye. Also need to change the name of the route because it's only doing construction materials. Done. So, done. We got one more route and we spent 5 millions, which means I won't be able to replace my passenger trains for now. But this one is running. And we have one running up here. So everything's fine. What I'm going to do, because the next part will be very boring, I will put the trucks on the route while I'm going to be offline. So for now, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I did, although it was a little bit tricky to get back into what I had been doing. And I hope to see you next time. Have a nice day and goodbye.